All right, it's going to be homecoming. It's going to be epic. A lot of homecomings this week. We unfortunately had tragedy at homecomings this year, specifically at South Carolina State. We had issues at Virginia State. It's not the students. We've had issues. We've had problems with people visiting, and we love to keep our campuses open and as a vital part of our communities, surrounding communities of HBCUs. But keep this in mind. If you do not have good intentions heading to an HBCU homecoming this weekend, don't go. There's enough trouble in the world. There are enough battles that we are waging inside of this country right now. We can't fight you and them. We don't want to fight anybody. We wish these battles weren't in existence, but it is the world that we live in. And we do not need additional trouble. So if you're going to a homecoming this weekend and somehow it crosses your mind, where is my peace? Where's my pistol? Where's my gun? I need that on my way to XYZ homecoming. It's not the place for you. And you are not the person that we need on campus. Guys, we've been around a long time. I've been to every type of HBCU, every corner of this country. And I think we're all in agreement. There was not ever one time where I felt like I needed anything to defend myself from anybody, any person, any threat. It is a place to get an education, to have a good time. It is not a place for violence.
Yeah, I agree. You send your children, your loved ones off to college to get an education and to have a great social atmosphere, and just elements from outside have begun to invade. And as I understand it, several HBCUs have begun to look at their security procedures as to fencing off their universities, which is something you don't want to do, but in today's climate, you almost have no choice to be able to protect the ones that are on campus. Universities are having student-only events, so that they can control the outside environments from invasion. When you see things that are going to be contentious, like Candace Owens visiting the HBCUs, however you feel about them, I feel very strongly about free speech, but we also know that brings an element of possible contention, and these types of things are just building on HBCUs, and there's a different conscience so you have to have about when you attend these events. HBCU homecomings are supposed to be a big tailgate, a big family reunion, a big class reunion, a big cultural explosion, your ability to be in a safe place to express who you are without fear of a judgment or issues from outside. But unfortunately, those same gatherings have turned into, in some cases, political battlegrounds, places where people who just have no good intentions know that there's going to be a gathering of people where whatever trouble they want to start, there's a big audience for that to happen. So that is an extra level of caution. We can't hide from it and this sort of thing. We have to deal with it. But the key is to just be vigilant when you go out, to look at your surroundings. Any sign of trouble, don't even intervene. Just exit the area, or if you see an authority or whatever, to make sure that the key is almost, and I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like a policeman's mentality. The key is to go home. Every policeman has a goal of serving and protecting and going home. And I think we have to have that mentality as well. The key is to go to the homecoming, have a good time, give money back to your school, watch the game, watch the band, go back to the parties, see all the people you want to see, but go home at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Very well said. We'll leave it with our OG, Vaughn Wilson, with the final word there.
He wrapped it up, put a bow on it and everything. I was thinking to myself, It ain't nothing else for me to say because he said it.
That's it. Look, the only thing you need to only person you should worry about seeing is that old boyfriend or girlfriend. That should be your biggest concern at a
Stay on your
homecoming
P's
weekend.
and Q's.
Not any sort of violence. All right, guys, it was fun. I'm looking forward to that game this weekend, man. We're going to have a lot to talk about next week. Simone might even come back. Who knows? But until then, for Wilton, for Vaughn, I'm TC from Atlanta. We'll see you guys next week.